National Poetry Slam champion. Wants you to know he's about to go on tour again with Ani DeFranco, who has just released his new CD on her own label, Righteous Bay Records, called Live at the Piper Cannon Grand. Ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Wakefield.
That's nice of you. Thank you. Boy. Holy goodness, there's so much gratitude here. Blessings. Wow. Thank you. A lot of gratitude for being here tonight. Especially getting to represent for who I'm representing for, Miss Finneyfrock. Golly. This is Laura Grace Weaver. Her willingness to do this on no notice is my role model. She's gorgeous. Thank you. Her only job here tonight is to help us cause a revival from this Finneyfrock. My name's Buddy. That's my real name and my party name. Okay, cool. And my job is to somehow help cause that revival as well. Your job is easy, crowd. Just need you to observe the incoming breath and the outgoing breath. Now go ahead and do that again. Forever. You're gonna need to, man. So it's gonna keep you in the game. It might be the thing that connects all of us that we take for granted. The breath, the air, that space between us that everybody's given different names, but we just keep breathing it and not being thankful for it. God, maybe. You don't give love in order to get love. You give love in order to become love. Yeah, I didn't write that. And I don't know who did. But it's fucking awesome. I have had the wind knocked out of me, but never the hurricane. Yeah, Jeff McDaniel wrote that. Tell me that my brothers will forgive me for kicking to the surface of the sea. Tara Hardy. Let go of the map and the fear. And now try to embrace the glory of being your own best hope. Someone was reading that in a magazine on the airplane the day before yesterday. I don't know what article it was, but boy was I just goosebumped about reading it. Today I got into a bar fight in my head that I could not possibly win. But I did. I did win. Yeah, I wrote that one. You remember that time your room looked like a war zone and your mom said you had to clean every single puzzle piece, every toy component, every game part. You had to make the bed, including all the stuffed animals laid out correctly, just the way you found them. And then you also had to make the top bunk, which was a real bitch for the height to bunk ratio at 4 years old. And you took one look at the place and you just thought, I'm not down with that. I can't possibly clean this by myself. I do not contain those motor functions, yes. So you told Mom, remember, I'm going to run away if I have to do that. And she said, okay, and helped you pack your bags. Remember? Yeah. And so she packed all your bags and zipped up your little Spider-Man suitcase, and she put on your winter jacket because it was snowing outside. Remember the Michelin jacket where it had like gigantic strands of cotton sewed into mounds all the way up, and then she tucked your little handmade scarf in so you wouldn't catch cold, and she shuffled you on out the door and closed the door, and you looked up with your pissed off, puffy red cheeks, like you were going to say one last thing just before she closed the blinds also. Remember that? So you heavy stepped it down the stairs, and you fucking ran away for 10 minutes to the edge of the driveway until you realized no idea how to make macaroni and cheese or hug yourself. But then the biggest realization hit. Remember, Laura, when the big realization hit? At 4 years old there in the freezing cold, watching your own breath. When it dawned on you, 4 years old, there is no other destination than home. So you went back inside with your epiphany and your excitement, and you opened the door, remember, and you took off the scarf and undid your jacket and looked around for everybody else to be excited, and the only thing anybody said was, "Oh, we thought you had run away." God damn it, that moment is responsible for my hate and my sense of humor. You can call me an angry ghost when I'm gone, or you can laugh into my disposition. But my mom will still see me as her wide-eyed wanderer, out behind the garage inventing ways to fend off dog attacks that will probably never happen. Picking the scabs from my knees. I picked the scabs from my knees because Mom said it would leave a scar. I put most of these scars here. Don't let anybody else fool you. Y'all, if you've had a day today full of scars, I just want you to feel at home tonight. And I know Karen wants nothing more than that too. To just be here and be present in this moment on the continuum. If somebody gave you some bad advice, just leave it on a street in a town in another state from another country that you are never going to go to. Leave it there. If you've got work piled on, homework or work for real jobs, or whatever it may be. That sounded unappreciative, and I diminished all the spoke kids, but it's cool. Work with me. We're all in this together. I want you to forget about all that stuff. Like if you've got a yeast infection, okay, not tonight. Just sit with it, man. Step into this with only the goose bump in your heartbeat, and your rebel yell, and your appreciation for Pixar animation, and where the wild things are. And if you didn't have a reaction to where the wild things are, emotionally, I wish you luck in finding your soul.